It all began 3 years ago. I came home from my normal job working at the police department, and there she was, dead. Dead as a doornail. Apparently, I did it. They had my badge for that. Isn't it interesting how people know things about you before you do yourself? Yeah, I didn't do it. Lucky for me, they ended up not believing it either. Well, it's too late now. I already served my time. And now here I am, on a hunt for someone I don't even know exists. That's how I've been living my life lately. Edge of your seat kind of stuff, right? But now, I guess I'm someone else. Someone more. Anthony Scott, private investigator. And all I want is revenge. So really, you're asking quite a bit of me. This is a big job. I don't know if I can do it.
Please, you're the only person who can help me. There's something more to her death. It wasn't an accident.
Really? You're sure of that? How do you know?
I don't. Not really. Just please, Mr. Scott, help me.
Who is it? Do you have a photograph, anything?
Here. She was my best friend. She was murdered. I know it. You have to help me. What?
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, fine. I'll do it. Have my assistant drop the papers.
Thank you.
Betty was killed. I know it as much as that woman does. But how does she know Betty? She said she was her best friend. Why haven't I never met her before? I guess it doesn't really matter in the end. She has a way for me to get back at him. See the difference between me and her? I know who did it. She could help me. Maybe. We'll see. Betty! God, Betty! Betty. Betty.
Got you, Scott. Enjoy your retirement.
Who's there?
Put it away, Anthony. It's just me. I'm here to help.
How do you plan to do that?
Well, in any way I can. You knew her, didn't you? Betty, I mean.
Yeah. She was my wife.
Anthony, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. So that's why you took the case.
Yeah.
Look, she was my best friend too, and the only way we're gonna figure this thing out if we work together, so...
I already know who did it.
What?
Superintendent Lawrence.
But he's the superintendent of the entire police force. Why would he do something like that?
It's not important now. All that's important is that I'm gonna find him, and I'm gonna kill him.
Wait, why did you do it?
Christ, don't you ever listen.
Sorry, boss.
Killing her was all too easy. One little pull of the trigger and bang, she was dead. Dead as a doornail. But why? Well, that's even easier. You see, Scott was getting too good at his job. He was about to take mine. Plus the mob offered me a favor, so when they said they could have Scott jailed and framed, how could I refuse? I didn't care. I'd do anything. Plus there was the $500,000 they offered me for a body. Killing Scott would have looked too obvious. They didn't care what body I gave them.
So you killed an innocent woman to keep your job. And for a bit of money.
Yes. Have you got a problem with that?
Of course not, boss.
Well, it worked, didn't it? I have the money. She's dead. I have my job. Everybody wins. Now I just have to kill him to finish the job. Insurance, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Get out, Louis.
Wait, what?
Get out! Diane Smithson, best friend of Betty Scott. Last seen with Anthony Scott.
You really loved her, didn't you?
Yes, I do.
How long were you together?
6 years today.
I'm sorry. Really, I am.
Yeah. Thanks.
So what do you plan on doing now?
I don't.
I have something that will bring Lawrence down.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I can't say much now. Meet me at the train yard at 11 o'clock. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
But what?
I'm sorry. I have to go.
Guess I don't really have a choice but to trust her. Diane, what's going on?
Anthony, I'm so sorry. He threatened to kill my family.
And I still will. Now shut up! What are you gonna do, Scott? One move and I'd pull the trigger. Easy, just like I killed your wife. She begged me not to do it. But when she knew I was, do you know what she said? Tell me, Scott, do you? What? Tell Anthony. I love him. Nothing personal, Scott.
Finally, it was over. I got my revenge. I don't have to do this anymore. Time to start my life again.